What is up, YouTube? It's the Sage, and I got a battle here with Cloud Liberation. He's a cool guy. You should check him out. If you want to laugh, that guy can do it really quick. That's what she said. Anyways, I lead off with my Shaman. He leads off with his Raptor. I'm like, oh shit, the Brave Bird's coming. I gotta switch out, go into my defensive wall. Slow, bro. And he goes for the fucking life gamma. I'm like, oh no, slow, bro. Don't die to this life gamma. No, don't do it. Alright, I live with 20 HP. So I'm like, alright, I have to get the fuck out of there. There's no way I can live. He brings his bug grass guy, and I go into my Swallow, who's a fucking boss, because he's a fucking Swallow. Goes for the X's. It doesn't do shit to me because I'm a fucking Swallow. And I was like, okay, let's go for Beyond, because it's a pro move, and it was gonna like phase him out because he's going for the Swords Dance. So he's gonna go for the Platoon Pass, and he goes into his Dawn Fan. I'm like, alright, I went for the Ice Beam, so this will do some good damage. And it does some pretty good damage for something that has no special attack EVs and terrible special attacks. So he goes for the knockoff, and I go for the Encore, thinking he was gonna go for what is it called? Stealth Rocks. So he's just gonna keep going for the knockoff, thinking I'd switch out so he can just knock off something else. So now he has to switch out, goes into his Omnipotent Arcanine, and takes the Ice Beam like a fucking Arcanine should. So he predicts to switch into my Slowbro, but I knew he was gonna do that, so I was like, alright, I'll just go for the Pain Slit. And I knew I could live at least one Flare Blitz if I really needed to. So I know I have no moves to hit this thing, so I have to switch out, go into my Sky High, and he predicts that switch and goes for the Morning Sun. So I mean, I need to figure out something how to beat this thing. So I go for the Earth Power. He goes into his Bug Grass thing that 4 times resist Earth, and I have to switch out because I'm afraid of the X-Scissor. And now I go into my Swallow again, and he goes to the Swords Dance on the switch. But this is good for me because now I can yawn whatever he Platoon passes. So he's going to Platoon pass into his Omnipotent, and now he's going to have to either kill me or he has to switch out. So he chooses the choice and kills my 5th gen. And I mean, it's alright because now this thing is asleep. I will be able to set up on him or at least get something else. So I was like, alright, maybe I can just get some more HP on Slowbro. So I'll just switch out as he switches out into his Gastron, and I go into my Need More Entei. I have Hidden Power Grasp, but I was definitely not sure I had it at all. So I switch out, go into my Get Raped, and he goes to the Boiling Water. I was praying to God that the Seed Bomb would kill. I mean, well, pretty much I prayed for the burn first, then I wished for the Seed Bomb not to go. So he outspeeds me. I think he outspeeds me. No, he doesn't outspeed me. It's because of something else. But he finished me off with a Boiling Water. So I'm like, alright, I'll just go for the Night Slash as I go into my Haunch Crow, Bitch Prees. And this is just a super physical Haunch Crow. So he goes into his Scrappy, and I go for the Brave Bird just to take this shit out. And it had no chance at my had no chance with a Life Orb, whatever, you know what it's gonna do. So I go for the Sucker Punch, predicting the Ice Shard, and it takes out the Dawn Fan. This thing pretty much took out 3 Pokemon in a couple seconds. I knew this thing would outspeed me, but I just, you know, I wasn't sure, so I just did that. So I go into my Need More, and I knew he had a Arcanine left, so I go for the Stone Edge, and it doesn't kill it because this thing is mixed, as in like it has fire moves and stuff, and it's terrible. I'm never gonna use this Entei again. I'm just gonna tell you right now. So I take out the whatever this thing grass thing is. He goes into his last Pokemon, Arcanine. I go for the Stone Edge. It does good damage, but still I don't like it. I thought it would at least 1 hit KO. But that was good games, Cloud Liberation. Comment, like, subscribe. This is my new mic. How do you like it? Bye.